Hello, guys, and welcome to another video from Between the Ropes TV. Guys, I'm going to go through the um, Teofimo Lopez versus Sandor Martin card that's going to be happening over in America this weekend. It's for the WBO Intercontinental Light Welterweight belt. And I'm always excited when I see Teofimo Lopez. He's a guy that I rate highly. He is a talent. He's a young gun stunner, as I refer to him. Plenty of potential. He came unstuck this time last year against George Kambosos Jr. He'll talk about all the ailments, all the issues he had with his lungs and his chest. After the fight, that was affecting him during the fight. But I thought Kambosos' plan was excellent that night. I thought he executed the game plan to a T, and Kambosos was perhaps overconfident, very arrogant, far too complacent off the back of that win against Lomachenko. Lopez corrected some mistakes. I've always felt Lopez's biggest problem was he was susceptible to the right hand. You saw that in previous fights of his, particularly against Nakatani. He was getting caught wild shots. Teofimo Lopez, guys, you guys can go and check it out. He's been dropped before, but he seems to have corrected those mistakes. He was brilliant against Lomachenko. Look back on it against Petro Campa, and this fight against Sandor Martin. It's going to be an interesting fight because Sandor Martin, the 29-year-old from Barcelona, he's got skills. He's decent. You know, this isn't. I give it to American fans. I give them the stick because they seem to think anyone from Europe's a bum. This kid isn't a statue. This kid can move. I'm expecting Teofimo to win this fight, no problems. But he's a good opponent. This is the kid that beat Mikey Garcia. He's beat a couple of British fighters. He beat Kay Prosper. He also had a pretty good win against Joe Hughes. He beat the Italian Scarpa. So he's had some decent wins on his record. He had a loss against Anthony the Swedish kid. But don't get me wrong, Sandor Martin's got skills. He's really good on the counter. He's got a lovely style of boxing. He's only got the 13 stoppage wins, but he's got tricks. He's not the type of opponent to be blown out there, and I think he's got for the first couple of rounds, he'll ask questions to Teofimo Lopez. But having said that, Teofimo Lopez has got the answer. And I think if Teofimo Lopez goes in there looking to be right hand happy, throw those Superman punches with a right hand, it's going to be a difficult night's work for Teofimo. If Teofimo boxes and shows his intelligence like he has done against the likes of Vasil Lomachenko, against Richard Comey, then Teofimo Lopez can do what he wants. I'm expecting Teofimo Lopez to win. Would he get the stoppage? It's possible. You can't rule it out with his power. And I think he'll carry his power well at 140. We saw it against Campa, but this is a solid game, good light welterweight. So I think he'll do well. I think super lightweight is his division, and when he gets through this test, as I'm fully expecting him to do so, those belts are wide open. Josh Taylor's, we all know, has relinquished 3 of his 4 belts. I can't see why Teofimo Lopez can't go for one of those. I would love to see him against Regis Prograis. I would love to see him face the winner of Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor. It's very easy to make. So yeah, the future's bright for Teofimo Lopez, but Teofimo Lopez shouldn't be taking his eye off the ball. he's been in that situation before and he doesn't want to be in it again, because then he would really come unstuck, be accused of being a high job and what have you. But Teofimo Lopez, he's got all the skills. He just needs to. I need to see him take his head off centre line a little bit more. Get his head off centre line. A little bit more lateral movement. A little bit more movement in the feet. Set up those power shots a little bit more. Don't telegraph them. And push people back a little bit more with that jab. Use that size advantage. Use that power, because he's a big, physical, strong lad. The speed's there. He's got some attributes. Just don't get too cocky. Don't get too arrogant. Don't get too overconfident. And don't get too greedy. And you'll see the best of Teofimo Lopez. And if he does that, you're looking possibly in a spectacular performance from Teofimo Lopez. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what 2023 brings for him. And guys, let me know what your thoughts are for Teofimo Lopez. How far do you think this kid goes? And what do you think's in store for him next year? And let me know your thoughts. Just drop them in the comments below. Like I said earlier in the previous videos, plenty more content to come this week on the channel. It's another busy week, hectic week on the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.